So 1 second. Hmm. Couple more seconds. Feel like I'm missing something. No, I guess that's it. All right, cool. So we're back. Managed to get most of everything I wanted done. Um, in between the last time I played. I kind of cooked the time a little bit. We left off at I think like 13 hours. It's almost been like 10 more. Unfortunately, not all of those were necessarily me playing directly. I kind of, I don't want to say I fell asleep, but I got distracted while I was playing, so I had the game in the background. But we closed off at level 25, so I got another few more levels done. I finished getting the everything I need for the universal remote, but I didn't actually get that yet. I got enough cans. I think I have one more left in my inventory that I can bring in, and we'll get the remote, and then we'll check out what's in that TV over there. There's a couple other places we've seen. I found the best thing to actually farm on. Originally, what I was farming against was going to be the. Come jump. 1 second, just check my levels real quick. I was going to farm against the bears. So I'm like, oh yeah, that'll be the best thing to do. Like, get a good practice to get fighting against those guys. But constantly, maybe this is a little bit high. Constantly, I wound up feeling like I was, like, what's the right word for that? I'm looking for. Like the fights, I was using too much on like mana to really get anything good out of it. And then I found that enemy down there, down south. You can fight 3 of them at a time. Easily get these guys all aggroed so that they're gonna be angry. Get more EXP. I was able to get something like around 2,000 EXP ahead off of these fights versus fighting one rare bear that was actually like somewhat challenging. So, cash wise, you know, the same thing. I was getting more money from that fight down south. I was able to get around 11,000 plus also farming this anytime I came down to restock. Plus I'm close to the save point. You know, I don't have to worry about getting trapped or anything like that. We beat all 9 rare bears at the same time. There wasn't much there, so some like jams and stuff like that. Some other items that are kind of nice and useful, but functionally not. I don't think it had much benefit for us outside of just being a good challenge. I went ahead and checked out in here. There's a couple places I poked my nose into and a couple quest lines I had looked into starting. But I'd rather keep them all on stream so I'd like reset and stuff like that. So this one is kind of interesting. So I let him do this whole dialogue, but this has oh, I can actually just walk past him. Okay, cool. So this guy wants you to pay him to do commissions. Commissions of what exactly? I'm not 100% sure, but it's pretty cool. About like 1,000, at least the first ones I think it's like 1,000 clams, something like that, which we should be able to pay for without any issues, but le gasp. He gives more reason to love honey. I love how extra he is too. Ah yes, an upcoming artist. Everybody's favorite. Damn. Well, that's the next place we gotta go. Orange Oasis. I don't know quite how we get there. We might be able to get through there through the castle. I think that the one jail cell, there's a path to it, but I don't know if it's still locked. So we might have to check that out in a second. But it's most certainly the... No, no, actually, technically speaking, the next place that we have to go to is the stage. We have to jump down there. And I think there's another like keyboard key, and it might be one that we actually need. I don't think it's a junk one. Like how everybody like sits on the ground and Omori like curls up, puts his knees to his chest. It's a nice little detail. Probably gonna hold down to proceed dialogue naturally. You might not have. You seem kind of extra. Yeah, they gave him the cask of Amontillado treatment, man. That's fucked up. It's like, just seal him up inside the wall. And the only reason why he's out, is because we wound up doing so much damage to the castle in our fight. Surviving off toast and tofu. Ah, vile. It's a suck story, bro. And after all that, their rage is still balanced, and he's like, "No, I'm not finished." And so this is where the quest begins. Well, I say quest, but no, I still call it a quest because it counts as one. First masterpiece is 1,000 clams. Now I have no idea what these wind up looking like. I didn't actually pay him for any. I reset right after the dialogue. Bro, it's 1,000 clams. Like, chill. And he's got just his bed here. It sucks. Sure, I'm curious. Le Magnificent. I totally scuffed that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So how much time needs to pass in between? Well, that's comforting to know. One second. Sorry about that. So the next thing we want to do is we want to jump up down here, but because that's where the plot wants us to go, we're going to do literally everything else but that. Actually, let's check out Orange Oasis real quick. See if maybe we can. It's more than likely that the cell in Orange Oasis is not going to be like accessible until we come from, the other side. Because that might be the way that she made it into the castle. I'm not sure. We finished up the The movie quest, that took a little while. Um, so that one's done. I think we've done just about everything there is to do in this castle. Yeah, see, and why is this so much darker now? Is it just me, or is this way darker? Maybe it just might be my screen. It doesn't seem so dark in the stream. Oh, I didn't realize there are pots here. We got some new skills too. I don't think we have anything new. Well, I mean, we do have new stuff on Omori and everybody, but I don't think we gave him anything because it wasn't gonna wind up being worthwhile. I don't want to say not worthwhile. That's a bit rude, but 1 second. Ah, that's what that is. Oh. Just break him right in front of him. He doesn't even care about us. Nice. So, more than likely, we're gonna wind up finishing this day and moving on. Trying to think. Like, I don't know. It's gonna force us, obviously, at some point to move forward with the real world plot. But I'm fairly certain that, like, now that I think it really just does come down to that first interaction. I don't think it gives you a chance to back out of the Hikikomori route afterwards. Oh, so this chick has a quest. I think she's like yeah, she's a sweetheart super fan. Poor girl. Wait, it's a dude? Oh no! What'd she forget? She ruined the laugh. No! We'll know it when we see it. Oh, we should see if we can take on the plant monster now. Ooh, that's a great idea. Oh man, but we have to make it angry too. I don't know if we have the stats for that. Well, no, we need the we should get the universal remote first. See if we can find some better weapons first before we take the thing on, because I don't think we can. I mean, we've got a lot of stats, but I don't think we can beat it. Mash is really good on the grind, because if we're fighting the same enemies or something like that, or something like we know that we can have Aubrey finish off, then we don't even have to stop for her. I mean, not that she has so much like EXP that, or not EXP, mana that needs to be like managed. Kel, I feel like he had. Yeah, here we go. He has a megaphone that makes all friends angry, which is really great. It costs 45. It costs a lot, but I think we might even be able to get people up to 2nd and 3rd stage angry, which is honestly fine. Tracks tension, reduces all foes. Captivate. Enchant, I think that was the new one that we got. Photar's hero, and he becomes happy. So that's a great thing for him if we're trying to use that in lieu of like Captivate or Smile or something like that. And it costs less too. So, where exactly do we need to go? We need to go to Junkland. Because we gotta get this universal remote first. We gotta check out what's behind that TV. Then we can probably try fighting the plant. And then, because hopefully they'll have a new weapon for Omori or something like that. But Omori might be the kind of character that only gets one weapon the entire game. It would make sense. Pluto! Love this man. Yeah, we want Otherworld. Oh, I forgot to finish the tofu thing. There's an achievement for getting 99 tofu. And then I bought up to, I think, 95. So we just need a couple more and we'll be all set. But whatever, we have to come back there anyway. I love how funky the music is in this. Nice. And that's the last thing we can get from it. I mean, obviously we can get more money from it, but it's not worth it functionally. And then if it's equipped to Omori specifically, it has added benefits because it lets us go into these TVs from what I'm reading. Increases all stats by I think like 5, except for Heart and Juice, which it does by 10. Yeah. And I don't remember if it does necessarily anything else in combat, but +5 to everything and +10 on those two. It's nothing to sneeze at. If I remember right, we gotta come down here. It's down 1, and then up, and then yeah. I have no idea what's behind the TV though. I'm really eager to find out though. But TV, were you not supposed to? Oh, here we go. Walk to the back. Okay. If I don't have that equipped, can I still walk into the back of it? Oh, I can still walk in the back of it. Okay. So we could have come here sooner. Sure. Oh, sure, yeah, totally. Alright, I might want to actually like write this down. Just those 3 things, that's it? And you treat me lightly here. Oh no, I lost my damn it, I lost my list of keys for Hangman. Fuck. My computer's like restarted since the last time I streamed. It's very frustrating. There's just like nothing I can do. It's one of the things that annoys me the most about Windows. But anyway, we need a whatchamacallit, which is a great candy bar, a doohickey, and a thingamabob. Where am I gonna find it? I have no idea. I mean, sure, but is it just... Well. Keep the bean on for now. I don't think we need the extra stats for this minute. Now, where are we gonna find a whatchamacallit, a thingamabob, and a doohickey? I wouldn't even begin to know. We can't get down there until we conquer our fear of water. I guess the junkyard specifically, right? They did say there, so let's go north. Maybe take like one loop through the whole thing real quick, and see if we can't find any like items on the ground or something that's gonna like spark interest. Because I'm not just gonna grind enemies hoping to find it. Something like this where it's gonna have a quest, I would imagine is gonna give me something to go off of. I'd hope. Here we go. This is probably one of the items. There we go. Yeah, so I just gotta do a loop through the whole thing. Check over by the Kool-Aid Man real quick. No, doesn't look like it. Ah, we're gonna have to do the long trek back. That sucks. Now, something to do with these ghosts. I don't know at what point you can do anything with that. But I think that there's a quest or something like that later on, maybe closer to like the last day or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. Cool. We need 3 more at this point. Well, 2 more. Well, we might get the achievement without even actually having to buy the stuff. That'd be cool. On the one hand, it's nice because there's that one guy you can buy tofu from for one clam. But it's like a really long sequence versus I think there's a merchant that'll sell it for 2 clams. But I mean, why am I literally gonna spend an extra, what, 50 clams for something that I'm hardly ever gonna use? I'm just doing it for the achievement. That was the shark, right? Yeah. Is there anything up down here? So there's one item. I may have mentioned it before, but I haven't. I'll mention now. I think this game has a really interesting mechanic when it comes to difficulty and letting the player essentially set their own, and it having a risk-reward value in that method. So what happens is, like, if you adjust an enemy's emotional state from sad to angry to what have you, it changes the money and EXP drops from those enemies, right? So if they're happy when you kill them, they actually drop more money than if they were normal or sad or angry. If they're angry, they drop more EXP. If they're sad, they actually drop less. But they're not going to have any kind of actual stat advantage. They're going to be a little bit, take a little bit longer to kill maybe, but functionally speaking, it's the easiest method out of all of them. So you set the difficulty that you want for yourself, and you get rewarded based on that value. So I just think it's an interesting like gameplay mechanic. I heard that Resident Evil 4 had something, I don't want to quite say similar, but in a somewhat similar vein to adjusting the difficulty. My understanding, it has almost like how the rubber band mechanic is in a lot of like racing games, where it's like adjusting the difficulty, or it's like snapping back whoever's in 8th place up towards first. They get I think like a speed boost. I'm not 100% sure I can properly explain it, but essentially just allows you to have more control without it being so explicit, right? Oh, well, actually, we do want to stay on this map. Like a toaster or like an oven or something like that. Coffee. Dynamite? Okay. Okay. Well, I thought this would be like some kind of gateway or something like that. I thought that's what I had read. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's a different kind of TV. I guess so. Well, I got an interesting quest out of it, so I'm not gonna, you know, get too bothered by it. I guess if we don't really have many other options, let's head on back to Sweetheart's Castle and head down the stage. We can try, maybe. We can try maybe taking on the plant monster. Wouldn't necessarily be a bad idea, but just not sure if we're necessarily prepared to take that kind of fight on. Sweetheart. I mean, tofu. I love it. I'm a little confused how they have clouds out of that window, but this might have been higher up than I'm thinking. Alright, well, let's check our skills real quick before we get into this fight. Foe's defense, reduce foe defense, operate a friend happy, mash, skill defeats foe, covers 100% juice. Even one small second, I just want to open up another tab really quick. This one I'm opening up, not as spoilers or anything to that effect. What I'm doing is Omori. I'm opening up the follow-ups real quick just so I have them in front of me, because we get an adjusted version of each of these now that we've beaten Sweetheart. So let's see, who's going to be the best person to use? Let's see, looking at Kel is going to make them both enraged. But we almost don't want them to be enraged, right? Because we're going to want them to be happy if we're going to be hitting them while they're angry. Actually, I might throw up the plant monster stats just so I can actually see the numbers. There we go, King Carnivore. So it has less HP than I thought it did. You get Rain Cloud or an Air Horn from it, depending on which emotional state we kill it in. That's really interesting. That's a super interesting mechanic. I wonder if that applies to all the other bosses too. Maybe, it depends. Oh yeah, for sure I think we're gonna want the Air Horn. Right? Or is this all something we can buy? Oh, so they're all toy items, the stuff we can get. Okay, so it's not so big. This one makes all party members angry. So it really doesn't matter which item we get. It's more important the XP then. Okay, interesting. But it makes sense because all the different items you can get off this guy, depending what emotional state he's in for King Carnivore, is the item he's gonna get, and it basically just forces all of your party members to have that emotional state, which is cool. Open up 3 calculators real quick, just so I have them in front of me again. I already have fast food on, so I don't need that. So I can probably switch it out for Smile. might want to switch out Curveball. Yeah, switch that out for Rebound. We don't care about that because we're not going to the same fight. Give her Headbutt again. And then Omori, let's see, do all foe stats. Ooh, that's a good one. Damage foe is angry, greatly reduces attack. Hack away, attacks 2 times in random foes, stab. I don't really care about stab right now, actually, funny enough. Interesting, so we could switch that actually. Painful Truth and Shun Stab. We really want to build something based off the sad motif. That wouldn't be a bad idea. I think this is fine as is, though. And technically speaking, we don't need these guys to be angry the whole fight, right? We just need them to be in that emotional state at the end of the fight. Interesting. Let's focus on the one route for the start. $90, $80, $78. Ah, that sucks. I have to worry about them healing themselves now. It's gonna suck. Oh damn, we got rid of the individual anger. Shit, we shouldn't have done that. We might need to redo this. Do anything that makes the target angry. No, we'll just do regular for now. One second. That's fine. I think we'll be okay. We actually don't even have it. You know what? I need to run from this fight. As good as we were doing, I need to run from it just because. Yeah, I need to be able to make them angry in some way, and we don't have that with our current loadout. I actually don't care about making all my friends angry. Unfortunately, I can't do that to my foes. That's not how that skill works. So we'll come back to it in a minute. I think we can probably take that fight. I'm not so worried about it. Come back to that in a minute. Now we need going up. Pissy's thing. Sprout Mall Village. I don't really know where Pessy's steps are. So maybe we go down here. Was there an area that was like very sweetheart related? No, it's just the flamingo. We can actually get an achievement if we cut down the tree. Oh, sure. It's interesting to see the difference in like speed for what the character's running. Like Kel is clearly the fastest out of all of them. Poor hero. It looked like he was struggling there for a little bit. But again, this is the kind of thing I adore about this game. Because it really does just let you do stuff like that. Does it need to be in there? No, but I'm happy it's there. And that's the important thing. Maybe he's behind the giant plant? I have no idea. I can't honestly think what it could be. Well, we'll come to that later. Do we jump? Do we jump or we try the plant again? I think better might be the jump. Oh fuck, we made a bad decision. And scary eyes and shit. Fuck. Falling headfirst is not the smart move. Just saying. Because even if you hit water, you're still going to break your skull open. I think what's here in like the surface tension, if I'm not mistaken, is like as hard as concrete. If the water's undisturbed. It's really hard for me to see. One by one, they fell asleep on the car ride home. It was a long day at the beach, after all, and everyone was exhausted. Blank was the first to nod off, then the rest. As the sun set over the freeway, Blank's head accidentally dropped onto Blank's shoulder. The sudden jolt wakes him, but he doesn't dare open his eyes. Pretends to be asleep and steadies his breathing. I feel like this is gonna be like a personal story. Can't get up there. It is so hard to see this. Is there something wrong with my screen that it's so dark? 1 second. Yeah, something wrong with the screen that it's so dark. It's very bizarre. Let's move this over here for that time being. Sorry, just changing my screen layout because everything's so borked. Alright, that's a little bit easier. The vine coming down into the books? It looks about that. Can I climb it? Can't even get in there, can I? Oh no, I can. Sure. Again, I don't know if these are stories about like Omori's home life or anything like that. And stuff, stories with his friends. I would imagine it would make sense logically. Was that Mari? That looked like Mari. Should be another book here. It makes sense, especially again, so we just saw what looked like Mari coming down these steps. Are there any more books that we can read? Yeah, there's another one right here. So that's probably a Mori. The single box is probably a Mori. Yeah, I'm 90% sure that's a Mori at this point. Anything over here? No, nothing we can access, I don't think. Can't quite tell what that is in the... Just cobweb, maybe? Yeah, that looks about right. Can't run down here, I don't have my friends. Have to re-find them again. Doesn't look like there's any other items aside from these books, though. Hero and then Kel. Right, because Kel and Hero are, are, siblings, aren't they?
Battery low. 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 Battery lo
You can do it, Omori. You got this, bud. Yeah, it's totally Omori, because remember, he was terrified of spiders. Oh, and this is why he's terrified of water. Oh, that explains his fears. I mean, he might have been scared of spiders to begin with, and that just was the thing that, like, tripped him out, but... Well, there's a light, which I'm not heading towards just yet, until we check out the other side. What, piano? Oh, violin, I see. That's interesting. What opened? Oh, that opened. Um... I hope this thing isn't saying that my battery is low, like, on stream. That's gonna be wildly annoying, I'm sure. Yeah, see, definitely Black's Place. Okay, and then what's the other word then? Let's see, because there's an L in there. I couldn't figure. Something... Black space. Something black space. Sure. Maybe I didn't mean to do that. Oh, hey, it's Basil! Basil, what are you doing here? Oh, fuck. Maybe I chose the wrong direction? Maybe let's get check out that light. Don't forget it's in the toy box. There's a key in a toy box. Fuck. Fuck. I can't go back now. Shit. Alright, let's see if the mic's working now. Okay, good. Oh, let me turn off the fan real quick. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sure that's gonna be way better not having that. Wait, is this not catching the game audio now? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Since when? Why? I hate this so much. I hate having to do this stuff on the fly. Are you kidding me? So it's still tracking audio from something. I have no idea. What the fuck? 1 second. Do I have anything? I can't have... I can't have the microphone turn on and the game at the same time. Are you fucking kidding me? This is very frustrating. This is incredibly frustrating. I mean, at least I have a save point right here. So if I have to like restart the stream, so to speak, I mean, I can probably just keep this stream up, right? Um, see what I can't do. There's gotta be a way I can fix this, I think, right? If I just exit the game and open the game back up, maybe that'll fix it. I think I was able to do that with, I think I was able to do that with, Persona 5 without killing the stream. And if I open it up in time, hopefully it's gonna keep everything running. But we'll see. So if I reopen Omori, well, moment of truth. No desktop audio. Isn't that a bummer? I have no idea how to fix that. 1 second. See what I can't figure out. See if I can get somebody to help figure this out to get to catch the audio. Because I had the same exact issue with Persona 5 when I was trying to stream that. And I want to see if we can get this fixed. Because the alternative is that I have to like kill OBS. There's this like weird thing where with OBS and the games that I play, and for some reason if they're not open in the correct order, if something gets hiccuped in there at all, everything gets fucked up. And if I unplug my headset, right, then it winds up being fine. Right? If I turn off the headset, hit the power button, then it's gonna be fine, and it'll probably play the game. But then I can't do the microphone and that at the same time. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, is there like an audio? I have no idea. I have no idea how any of this works, to be quite honest. That's not helping. Unfortunately, I might need to end the stream here and restart it. I don't think there might be any other options. If nothing else, I'm very happy that we went back and restarted that little section there, because I would have easily missed that little part there. I wasn't sure if the light was actually where I wanted to go or not. So it's definitely a good thing. So I tell you what, let's kill Omori again. Let's here. How about we do this? Let's kill the headset. We'll restart Omori. See, hopefully that'll work or something like that. I have no idea. It's very frustrating. With any luck, this is starting to work. Tell us using microphone. Okay. Or Steam. Hold Omori, and then fingers crossed this works. Otherwise, we're gonna have to restart. It'll be very, very frustrating. Moment of truth, guys. No, it doesn't work. Alright, fantastic. So we're gonna have to kill the stream and keep playing with this until it works. So, with any luck, we'll only be back in a couple minutes in real time, but for you guys, it'll be just another second. But in the meantime, thank you guys so much for watching, and hope to talk to you again soon.